Okay, welcome. Just about to start. Let me, make sure. Oh, I gotta put my glasses on before I forget. Okay. Oh, well, these will stick in place for a while. Alright. I think this is my first time wearing them on the stream. Oh, let me go open the door. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great night. Yeah, let's go to the living room for a second. Alright, so tonight, your mom's here, once again. And so is Rhombus. Don't know why chat isn't updated on my phone. There we go. Today, we're accompanied by your mom and Rhombus. And today is just going to be a chill art stream. I'm going to review a few things that... It's just not a whole lot. It's just things that I've been looking over. But I need to reinforce again this week and go over some tutorials and practice some things. But I think it's important that I kind of just go over it with you guys just so I can refresh myself a little bit. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing very well today, and I hope you're ready just for like a chill drawing session. I'm probably gonna try and do like 30 minutes of gesture drawing, and I'm gonna try and get maybe like a doodle or something in before I move on to the bigger piece, which I might not even finish tonight. I'm looking at like maybe 4 hours tops of stream. Yeah, I don't think I want to go for long, but we'll see. Yep. So let's go to the media room. All right. Oh, I forgot to take this off, but this is a drawing that I was working on. I mean, there's no harm in showing you guys. It's just for my game. It's a character. Yeah, some variances. Yeah, I mean, I like how these shoes came out. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I was working on this today. But yeah, I'm gonna close this one for now. Oh yeah, and if you wanna see how my process work, I normally what I do is I like do several iterations of the same character. I'll make a base assign and just, do this. And add like clothing over them, etc. That's normally how I go about designing a concept. Yeah, I won't. Let me put on my glove. Oh, this is important that I show you guys. So this is one of the things I was reviewing. Fucking glove won't go in. Okay, so here's one of the things I was studying. So I forgot what cosplayer or like whatever this modeler was. So there's these images, right? The images aren't necessarily important, but I was using them as a base to study. But I was focusing more on the, okay, here. So more on the building aspect. So let me go basic. So what I was looking at is normally in a pose you have, let's say this is a head. You have like an action line or kind of like, because the column is normally an S, right? But I was kind of looking at Mark Burnett's class that I'm taking. He's an excellent artist. By the way, I can share some resources later. But for fuck's sake, skipping again. So normally the action line you have this here, where it'll guide the character, whether they're doing whatever. And I was just looking at volume and stuff like that. And here you can see how I was focusing. Do I have it here? Is it this one? I don't remember. Well, I was looking at action line. So normally in the action line you have something like, you know, something like this. Oh, I don't want to paint up. You know, so from the neck here to the bottom, you have this here, you have this here, you have this here, you know, and so and so. It's normally so you identify how certain poses will guide, like knowing this action line will help you kind of define, you know, where you want to take it. You want to avoid doing an S curve because, you know, it's not going to help you. Kind of more like it's more for gesturing or setting a pose and stuff like that. The upper right, could it be? So, you know, you would start from the neck until like the bottom or like around here. So normally you would have something like that. Yep, this is what I was looking at. And then more in depth is just breaking the body into, you know, 3 sections. So you have the head, the torso, and the bottom. And in each part, it would help you kind of develop a certain perspective. But this is more just like for post building and getting like the basic understanding of what's going on. You know, it helps you, for example, here, you know, I have like yellow and the red goes over it, and then the purple, arms, you know. Mark Burnett explains it better, but this is just kind of like, I'm also at the end of my day, so I'm not the best at explaining things, but kind of dividing things this way has helped me kind of understand how to compose bodies properly. And then I was doing this thing, which is a basic skeleton. I was using geometry to build it out, the body. So I was using geometry, like very, very basic shapes. Like here you can see I was doing this with the butt and whatnot. And then here we have cylinders for the arms and stuff, which helps kind of give you the good perspective. And I'm basically going like to the like my basics. Like I'm trying to go from like start from scratch and just like get better at my fundamentals is what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna do a lot more of these with different images and stuff. Like I downloaded a shit ton of images, and then maybe I'll try to pick 1 or 2 to refresh my mind with, or like do like a lengthened study. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. And then for gestures, like I'm probably gonna keep my gestures short, and I'm probably just gonna do something like well, let me pick a different color. Let's pick this dark. So for gestures, I'm probably gonna do something like get the line of action, body. Like I haven't drawn gestures in a while, so you know, pardon me for sucking a little bit at these. You know, just doing these. I don't have them running, I'm just doing an example of what I would do. Yeah, something like that. So I get like what the pose would be instead of trying to focus on building. Something like that, yeah. Anyways, let me move my iPad a little bit so I can see the phone better. Okay. Weird. Oh, and this is a Coco drawing. I see a few errors with it. Nothing that I can't fix, which is, you know, all I gotta do is this and then work on it. But yeah, this is a Coco drawing I was talking about. I think some of you may have seen it. Um, yeah. Let me open a new file. I don't like going with white. I need to change that, by the way. So I'm going to do a light gray so it doesn't burn my eyes. Lock this, delete this layer. So let me... Yeah, so the funny thing about that Coco drawing is that I started it when she got back from the Taiwan issue. And now she's leaving, so it's kind of weird. Gesture... Quick poses, there we go. Okay, so we want to do interval. I want to do 30 and so are always 20 images each session. That's how long? So we're looking at okay, so we're looking at yeah, so about like 30 minutes. All right, let's do this. Okay, there we go. So we, oh shit, already fucked up. So this is, oh. So we're looking at, if you wanna do quick sorry, 1 second. If you wanna do some gestures with me, go to this website. And choose this option, 30-second intervals. Yeah, Pix is never going to respond if they haven't responded by this point. So I suggest you forget about it. They're not going to do it. So if you want to do some gesture drawing with me, just quickposes.com and choose 30-second intervals. I'll give people maybe like 2 minutes to join. Just doodling a little bit while people join, if anyone wants to do some of the poses. All right. Let's start the session and go. So this, oh shit. Nope, I misread the pose. Be sure when you do gesture drawings, take maybe a second or two to look properly at the pose, and then draw. Don't reactively draw. I know these go by fast, but you know. Maybe I could use a thicker brush. Yeah. Okay, this one's hard. I should play some music. Give me 1 second. Let me play something. Kind of forgot about the music. Music. Sorry guys, I forgot to build a playlist that I could put, but for next time I'll try. If I remember. Alright, so my PC doesn't. So I have 3 hours of relaxing music. Let's go with this one. Should boot up any second now. There we go. Continue. If I don't talk for a lot, I'm super concentrated because I'm trying to get these right. So the pose is like this. We have the body here. Line of action is like a C. Leg kind of goes this way. Fuck. So this way, this way. That way. Dude's looking up. These poses were weird. So it goes this way, this way, this way. This is why getting the line of action is important. Oh, I love that pose. This one's pretty dark, so his face is this way. He has his arm kind of in a perspective. Thick arm, this one. We'll put here just for identifying. This one's kind of looking down. this guy again. So this guy. This dude. Again. Okay. Maybe that was a little too short. Let me see. How long was that? Okay, I'm gonna do another session. I'm not happy with. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna do another 20, but this time there'll be 45 seconds. Just a little longer, just because I want to do more of these. Sorry. Oh, this one's nice. Fuck. Okay, I lost time. Yeah, I'm focusing on maybe things that I shouldn't be focusing on. Wow, okay, I need to fucking go smaller. Some of these poses are super challenging, but that's what I want. I want to fuck up so that someone can yell at me and tell me, you're fucking up. Here's how you can improve it. Oh shit. Okay. This. It's like you can see her butt. This pose is hard because you can see her butt, but she's like bending. Oh my god. I liked it, but it was so hard. Maybe I need to focus more on the gesture of the drawing. Focusing too much on the construction. Yeah, I need to draw smaller too. messed that one up, but whatever. So everyone that's just arrived, hello. I'll be there 1 second. This is kind of more like this. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, alright. Warm-up's done. Let me just dry my hands a little bit. Clean the iPad a little bit. Alright. Let me... Okay, so let's look at the damage. Okay, well, I mean, for not having it done in a while, it's alright. I need to do some refreshers on gesture drawing. And honestly, I gotta do them as often as possible. I've been neglecting these and I haven't been making time for practice. I need to. Earl Grey. Earl Grey tea. Hot. Mr. Picard. Let's see over here. Yeah, some of these are very good. I like... Let me circle it. I like this one. Let's see which other one I like. I like this one. Oh no, it was okay. Let's see on the original ones. I like this one. Let's see. This one I kind of like. This one I like a little too, just because you can tell a little bit what it is. Okay, so yeah, not so bad. I need to do at least an hour of these every day, or 30 minutes minimum. Anyways, let's see what I can doodle in a little bit before I jump into the drawing of the night, which this is a drawing of the night, but I'm gonna do a little doodle first. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty late, isn't it? Doing alright. How about you guys? Did I cut myself? No, it was a cat. So big. I debated ordering something tonight, but I didn't. Just because I ate late. Might find something later in the fridge or whatever, or just eat water. Not eat water, drink water, and just hold it until tomorrow. No idea what I'm doing. This always gives me a gripe. Profiles are kind of hard for me. Just because I generally suck at them, but... if I do it this way... I got plenty of curry to eat. Oh shit, I love curry. I miss curry. I need to... I have Japanese curry at my house. I need to make some of that. Tasty BLTs. Speaking of sandwiches, I had a pretty tasty sandwich today with some hot chocolate. It was pretty good. People were upset that I was dipping my my cheese sandwich on hot chocolate like it's a monstrosity. Come on, it's pretty good. Technically, it's butter chicken with some curry paste. Butter chicken's still good though. It's not a monstrosity, and I'll tell you why. Because you probably never tried it. It's very good. And I've been eating that for years and years. Fries and milkshake is good. I've done that. Would you fucking distort? Okay, there we go. One second. No, we're gonna wear my glasses for now. kind of hurting my ears a little bit. Would you dip cheese stick in a chocolate fountain? No, I wouldn't. Because then it would be weird. I hate this song. Okay, there we go. It's driving me crazy. Honestly don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to... Yeah, but dipping... No, it's not like... Sandwiches... Like, dipping the sandwich is okay. Or dipping, like... I don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't dip mozzarella cheese on... Or, like, mozzarella stick on a chocolate fountain. Because the cocoa I drink is not, like, super sweet. It's, like, bittersweet. So you're not technically supposed to have, like, a sugary cocoa. It's just kind of like a bittersweet one. Like genuine cocoa. It's not bitterness, it's just like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. Just try it. Just get, like, mustard cheese. Get whatever bread you like. I recommend brioche or getting, just plain white bread. Toast it, grill it, whatever you want. Make sure it's just square bread. Make your hot cocoa with, semi-sweet chocolate. And just dip the motherfucker in. And then just tell me, just come back to me. And you'll see what I mean. I cannot explain it. Or get like a creamy cheese. Get like American single or sharp cheddar. And you'll be fine. Just get something that's like, that'll melt. I hate profile heads. Maybe one day. This will take me 5 seconds. Today's not the day. me see what I do with this doodle. I'm gonna give it maybe 30 more minutes and then we'll move on to give her a dump truck. Oh my god, I hate this fucking... Oh, this is art. Don't worry. Secret Amount. I need to finish that game. Good night, Katsu. So, okay. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna think about design possibilities for this character. So, obviously I need to... So I'm just thinking like a nun, right? Just like a ripped nun. Let's see. The Iron Temple Nun. Doodle 2. So let's see. What's a good... Actually... Don't know why she needs to be an elf, but no, she is, I guess. No, that's... Okay, let's see. Let's see what. Okay, now I can figure out the hair. Let me see if this works. slowly figure this out. All right. It looks off. This one now. All right, have a good night. Thanks for coming. How are we on time? So, okay, a few more minutes on this. I'll figure it out at some point. don't know what game this is. Okay, let's see. Sorry if I'm not really talkative today. I'm kind of in the mood to just focus a little bit, but I do have some topics I kind of want to talk about once I get into the Coco drawing. Okay, we're almost. Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, this is fine, Doodle. Now I'm gonna... Oh, what if... It's leaning a little too forward. This might affect the way colors look, so I'm gonna try some. Okay, this is what I wanted. She's not gonna be naked, by the way. I'm just doing something for efficiency reason, where I just do the base color first, and then I paint over what the clothing's gonna look like, blah blah blah. Okay, so let me try. Okay, I think this works. Her eyes. Okay, and her hair, let's see, I might want to, move the fucking thing. Oh my god. So maybe something this way. Something like this. Or maybe I could make it so it's not Alright, let me wear my glasses. And then fingerless gloves. Maybe yoga pants that go up here. I don't know, I'm making shit up as I go. These go all the way down. Don't know if it will work out without trying. Yep. I don't know. I think this is a fine doodle. I'll figure something out later. Don't like this crown. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Alright, let's just move on to this thing. Okay, I need to correct her face. Yeah. So, this needs to go this way. So I don't know what I'm using. I'm gonna use this color black. Same with this black. Need to do. Yeah, I woke up with allergies today. It's nothing new. It's just like I woke up stuffy. I mean, been the whole day I've been stuffy, sneezing, whatever. It's nothing new for me. I'm just annoyed, and my face hurts. Yeah, this is way better. So, alright, one of the first topic of discussion is that I've been watching Vinny play his old... One second. I've been watching Vinny play his old, his old streams, and I watched him play... I'm watching him play Metal Gear Solid 5, and I remember really liking that game, and I'm debating if I want to replay it like for myself and on stream, but with mods, because I think that would be something fun. I mean, I've already beaten the game like maybe once or twice, but that game is fun with like just the amount of sneaking that you can do, the replayability of some missions. It's really, you know, GTA 5 of tactical espionage. So I've been debating like going back to it. I'm really interested in like finding good mods that maybe out there, because there's like, I'm pretty sure by this point there's a shit ton of mods. It's, like the game's been out for what, 6 years now? I think it would be like a fun thing to do. At least for myself, not necessarily for stream. Because I really like that game. Even if, like, you know, it was Hideo Kojima was cock-blocked from finishing it. It's still a good game. Like, I'm more interested in playing that than I am, like, modding Skyrim or anything. Just because Skyrim's played out. I've already played that fucking game a million times. And at this point, like, it's kind of just not fun to play anymore. Metal Gear Solid might be, though. Like, I mean, it's limited with the things that you can do. Even though there's, like, you know, open world or whatever. But massive eye. Later. Thanks for coming. The second thing I wanted to talk about, I think someone was asking about, what's it called? Like where to start social media and stuff like that. Like what's the best website or best platform to start on? And I think the best platform to start on is the one that you think you'll be on the most. Because you have to be... It really depends on what you want out of the platform, like the platform that you're going to use, but typically it's better to use the one that you feel more comfortable being on often. And also, like I said, depends on the stuff that you want out of the platform. If what you want is interaction, visibility, well, not necessarily visibility, more like I would say higher chance of getting something more exposed. Twitter, because Twitter, like, you get like that, you know, dopamine of the retweets and whatever, and it's easier for you to explode. There's a higher chance. It's very much the way, like, you want to go with most used, most understood, and kind of like what you want out of the program, really. If you're gonna go if you're gonna use something like Twitter, it's not designed for art. People need to understand that it's not designed for art specifically. It's designed to share media, but art gets shared around often, and most people use it as their main platform because there's like a million ways to interact with people. There's, you know, it is a proper social media. If you want to go for something like Newgrounds for sharing art, that is designed for specifically for artists, animators, and stuff like that, to make content and share it in a platform that's kind of like easier to have, like their artists with their profile, with their gallery, etc., etc. Twitter is very cluttered. You have a profile, right? Like if someone goes to your profile, they have like access to your profile, but all the tweets are there, all your likes are there. If you're gonna be an artist on Twitter, there's no sense of privacy there, just because they can see everything that you're liking, they can see everything that you know. So you can share stuff more easily on Twitter. So if you're friends with an artist and you want to share their content, or you find this artist that's pretty good but no one's seen their content, it's easier to, like, you know, retweet it, quote retweet it, tag them, etc., etc. Whereas Newgrounds is a little harder. I don't use Newgrounds that often, but I know that it's harder to share. Same with Pixiv, same with other platforms. So Twitter is a good way to get your name out there, sell yourself out a little bit. But if you want something that's gonna help you build an audience better, or at least sustain your audience, and have something that has tags that works properly, Pixiv is a good choice. If you're gonna be doing like adult content, Pixiv's not ideal or as ideal because there's censorships that you got to consider, but in the long run, they have a lot of things in place that work better for artists in the long run. They have tags that work, so if you tag something properly, people that are interested in that tag or watch that tag, they will notice it and they will see your stuff, and it adds a level of discoverability that you don't see on any other platform. Because the problem with Twitter is like there's topics like but those topics don't tend to work very well because it uses it detects certain language in tweets that you make or certain words, and it'll put them, you know, where it doesn't belong sometimes or whatever. So you want to go with a platform like Pixiv. If you tag something like but anything on that specific tag, it doesn't matter what you write in the description, anything that you tag with this, for example, you will find, like, you click on it and you will find order from newest, and people watch those tags, and people that have like a watch on that tag, on their front page when they log in, they will see the newest works under that tag and whatnot. Yeah, Twitter has a shitty algorithm, and I've already spoken to a friend of mine about it, where Twitter doesn't always necessarily lead to you having a profitable career. It'll generate people tend to stop at Twitter. So if you have like something that's worth selling for, or something that you want to sell, Twitter's not necessarily the best place for it. It's certainly, like, Twitter will kill discoverability on your tweets if you share a link or if it leads off-site, because they're doing that like on the back end to kill. They want to keep you on the platform. So that's another thing that you have to think about. Twitter and social media want to keep you on their platform at all times. So if you're not making money on Twitter, or with Twitter or whatever, it's going to be harder for you to like share links or whatever and have people move off-site, because they're trying to like avoid that happening with their algorithm. So it's something that people need to think about as well. You know, social media is not like, social media sites are not your friend. They're there to make money. It's just some food for thought. If you can get away with not using Twitter, props to you. Twitter's also full of like kind of like scummy people, or like people that just are kind of opinionated and don't offer really like anything of value. In a lot of cases, I've met really good, really amazing people through Twitter. Just, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Twitter's not the best of places. However, Twitter is a very good platform to develop a personality. And honestly, my advice would be to, if you want to start on Twitter, which is like easier, because it's like easy for people to discover you if you like, well, it's not easy for people to discover you. It's more like, it's easier for people to share your work, and if you do fan art and stuff like that, it'll get shared around more easily. And if you don't want to have to worry about censorship for the moment, you can go with Twitter. But maybe you want to build around having your own, you know, community, or having your own website. so people don't bother you very much. Twitter's good for building an audience and building yourself a personality. That's kind of like what I want to get at. Okay, her face is good. Clean up her teeth. I think the way you look up to the right. Thank you. This dumb camera. I just lean back too much. I look up a lot when I'm lost in thought. I tend to be like a space case. I mean, I don't think that's very surprising to a lot of people, but I'm kind of a space case, and I tend to just like literally look up to space. And some people get worried because like my brain leaves me, or like I turn off and I just like get lost deep in thought. I'm also kind of the kind of person, now that I think about it, I'm kind of the person that I know what I want to say, but I kind of speak faster than I can formulate it. So I tend to stutter a lot when I talk. So yeah. Yeah, fangs are the best. It's a shame that Coco's graduating. I was one of those people that was like speculating what it was, but I don't think there's really anything nefarious. I think it's just mostly like she's done. She's done with Hololive in terms of like there's creative differences and she wants to leave on good terms. I don't think she wishes them ill or anything like a lot of people are assuming. And I mean, she's not leaving like with the worst of intents. I think she's just leaving kind of like, fuck these guys, but you know, they gave me a home, they gave me like, I met like my best friends here or whatever. So I think she's just like, it's like getting out of an abusive relationship, really, where you're, but it's someone that you've loved for many years, but you're kind of done with their bullshit. And I think that's just kind of like the best way to describe it. And honestly, you know, the auditions for male Niji-sanji streamers came up, and I was like debating it, but I was like, no, I don't want to end up like, I kind of enjoy the liberty, and I've been like, I'm more of like, I'm anti-corporate, not anti-corpo, just more of like, I'm kind of against the whole like idol stuff in terms of like having agency, and I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm creatively different to the people that I'm working with, and I enjoy my liberties, and I think like I like owning the character that I'm playing and stuff like that, and I don't think like I don't think anyone's goals should be to go with these companies, because I know like even Gura is like bringing back her Zenzawa character, so that should tell you enough. I like being on my own. I like being on my own. I mean, here's the thing, like, if I can be a little bit candid, like, I've always wanted to, it's just kind of the way I ended up, grooming's not the right word, but it's kind of like the way life prepared me to certain things, because, like, I've always wanted to work for certain companies and stuff like that. For example, in terms of art, I wanted to work for a video game studio for the longest time. I wanted to work for, as assistant to certain artists or do certain things. Like, you know, in Japan, I sent my portfolio to a million different people. In the US, I sent my portfolio around. Nobody picked me up, and I think maybe that's in part that I was also not very good, I think, at the time that I applied. And I don't think I'm that, like, don't think I am, but I did, and it's partly maybe my fault. But either way, like, and even jobs that I wanted to do and other departments and stuff like that, I've always applied and never got picked. Like, you know, there's tons of people that have the same dream, so it's not that it's entirely my fault. It's also like there's some people that are just much better suited for the job that I applied, and that's fine. But throughout the years, like, you know, I've tried and like, being by myself, being my own boss has worked out far better than anything, and I think maybe that's a sign that I should just keep doing what I'm doing, because it's working. Maybe I'm better off being my own boss, and I don't think I want to change that, because hey, maybe with Ninji Sanji or like any other company that picks me up, if I ever decide to do that, maybe it works out better. But maybe in the long run, I'm not as happy as I am right now. That's kind of like why I tell people. That's kind of why I tell people, it's like, what do you want out of your career as an artist? Do you want to work for a company, or do you want to be your own boss? Because if you want to be your own boss, or if you want to be a hobbyist, those are different things that you need to consider. But if you want to work for a company, then there's other requirements for that. There's different things. Like, if you want to be an industry artist, there's different things that you gotta do. Because, you know, every goal, everything that you want to do has a specific path that you need to think about, or a specific different planning that you need to think about. For me, in the long run, it's just, this works out better, I think. Would it be fun? I don't doubt that it is. Would I probably meet some new friends that could end up being some of my best friends? Absolutely. There's just some things that I don't know, and you know, maybe I could try it, maybe I could do it. I don't know. I mean, I have until August, but even then, there's no certainty that I'll get picked anyways, right? It's just like, there's always a lot of things that you gotta consider, but at the end of the day, you gotta go with your heart. Like, what does your heart tell you? Do you think you want to go work for someone else? Do you want to do something, you know, do you think you can tolerate the schedule that you're gonna get put? Do you think you can tolerate creative differences with your boss? How patient you are? I mean, that's kind of like for emblematic of every job. But in this kind of environment where you have to be creative, where you have to think about what you're doing, where someone's gonna be looking over your shoulder, what are you willing to put up with, and what do you want to put up with? Those are things you gotta look into. So I don't know. My heart tells me that I'm just quite happy the way I am right now. maybe in the long run I find some, like, maybe I don't even ever have to join an agency. Maybe I just become good friends with a lot of the corporate ones, and they end up being like some of my best friends, and I never had to join them. Again, I'm doing this for fun. I don't want this to be a career or anything, so. So, like I said, I'm happy at the moment. I don't feel happy working for someone else. And I think, and that's another thing, like, if I have to work for someone because, you know, when push comes to shove, I have to, you know, make ends meet or something came up, I love working with teams. There's a job that if they were to offer to me again, I would take it in a heartbeat because I love working for those people. But, I mean, life's too short to be doing something that that's not necessarily what you want to do. So right now I'm doing what I want to do. Drawing for a living and working on a project and different projects that I want to these are things I want to wake up for. And like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh shit, awesome. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to go do this and we're going to fucking kill it today. Like, fucking, there's nothing in the world that I would trade that for, really. I want to wake up every morning feeling that I'm doing something. That I'm doing what I want to be doing. That, the most succinct way that I can put it is I want to wake up. I want to wake up. I look forward to waking up and getting shit done, and what I'm doing for me, and that what I'm doing for me has meaning. That's kind of like where I want to get at, because there were times like it's gonna get a little dark, but there were times I just didn't want to wake up. I was just hoping that I didn't wake up. Not that I was gonna commit not alive, but it's more of I just didn't want to wake up. I was just hoping I just wouldn't wake up. And that was not long ago. I mean, like, maybe a little bit longer, but there were moments like that fairly recently, in terms of like, not maybe 2 years ago, but there were moments like that where I just didn't want to wake up. And I kind of determined that I just didn't want to feel like that anymore. And there are moments like that. Not that I don't want to, wake up. It's more of like there are moments where I feel down because the art is frustrating, but I still like the frustration is worth it for me. But there are life isn't perfect. You're gonna, feel miserable at some points, even if you're doing what you want to be doing. It's just more of like you're more willing to put up with whatever you're feeling and figure out a way around it if it's something that's making you happy in the long run. Because whatever you're doing, you're never, you're always just gonna be, you're gonna hit a wall at some point with whatever. That always happens, or you're gonna feel miserable about something because something probably didn't pan out the way you wanted to, even if you're happy with what you're doing. It just happens. I crack. I'm doing what I want to do, and I fucking crack sometimes. Sometimes I just like crack and I feel like the worst, like completely mediocre, and that what I'm doing like maybe has no weight in reality, but I still like it still doesn't stop me from doing it. I just feel like fuck, I'm like, you know, you get those moments of doubts, and it's gonna happen like from the moment you wake up, you're born to the moment you die. It's just gonna happen. Some people are extremely confident to where they never do, but those people aren't human. Some people just naturally have that. But it's not like to doubt yourself, to feel like maybe what you're doing is nonsense. It's human, or I mean, equine, I guess, in my case. But it is just part of existing, and when that happens to you, you just gotta like it's the perfect moment to think about. Am I really okay feeling like that for something that I'm not enjoying? So if maybe you're at a job that you hate, maybe at that point you just got to think about, okay, why do I hate this job? Why do I hate this job, and why am I doing it? And it's because if you need it, then okay, what can I do to not hate it? Or what are my goals in life that I need to do this at the moment? Because then, like, if you're, let's say your long-term goal is to, I'm just gonna put it in my terms. Let's say you're this person that wants to do art for a living. You're fresh out of college, and you're I don't really have enough of an audience to, you know, to make a living off art. Commissions are like, I'm charging too cheap for commissions, to the point where it's not even worth thinking about making a living off them, because it's kind of a pain having to work that many hours. I'm slow, I'm charging enough, blah blah blah. Okay, so you get this job, and you have to think about, okay, so I want to live of art in the long run. What do I have to do? Well, there's steps that you got to take. So the first step is just think about, okay, well, specifically, I just want to draw characters for companies or for other people. Well, then think about, okay, well, at the moment, maybe I can try applying for a company or whatever. You don't land the job at a video game company or whatever you want to land on. That sucks. But then you have to think about, okay, well, I gotta take this other job. I got offered a graphic designer job, and maybe I can do this for a while until I figure out what the next step is. And then you start with little steps like that, and then you start figuring out, like, well, I hate this job, but it's only temporary because it's not what I want to do in the long run. I want to make sure that I'm working for my dream. And then you figure out, okay, I need to get better at art, and I need to start continue building my audience, so that maybe one day I can just, you know, either charge enough for commissions to the point where one commission is enough to, like, you know, 2-3 commissions feed me for a month. And, you know, you work your way on top, and then you just, you know, take your steps necessary to figure that out. And obviously you're not going to have the answers right away, but it's always healthy to, like, find someone that's more successful than you are, and maybe ask those questions. Or try to, like, make friends with people that are, like, doing it or whatever, and just try to figure out, like, what you do. Or, like, it's healthy to, like, talk it out with other people that maybe can help you figure things out in the long run. I can't express how much I wish I could go back in time and tell my younger self, don't be afraid to ask for help, or find someone that's better than you to, you know, ask for advice. I was so focused on, you know, being that, like, go-getter, being, like, the self-made or whatever. But it's good to ask for advice, and it's good to have someone help you, or have someone guide you. I try to do that. I didn't have many people doing that for me, like, you know, that weren't my parents or family. And just, you know, just figure yourself, like, even if it takes a few years to figure yourself out or figure out what you need to do, just do it. Like, I was miserable for many years. Not miserable, but I wasn't very happy for several years. For many years, I wasn't very happy. And that was both my fault and not my fault. It's okay to ask for help. I'm still stubborn. Yeah, I agree, Rio. Like, I'm still stubborn. Like, sometimes I just don't want to ask for help. And I feel like, no, like, you know, I can do this. Like, you know, I don't want to bother anyone. And like, I don't want to feel like I'm not good enough. Because I feel like if I don't ask for help, it, like, but no, like, it's okay to ask for help. No one's gonna judge you for asking for help. If they do, then they suck. Either way, like, it's in our nature to, like, collaborate. We're here to help each other. Like, at least I think that's in our DNA, to help others. It's okay. Like, don't feel like you gotta carry that cross by yourself. Like, someone will, like, maybe not everyone will, like, be able to help you. Maybe other people just have the same problem and they can't help you. But it's okay to, like, maybe, you know, you'll find someone that will want to help you. Or it's like, I'm on the same position, like, I'll be there with you. And you both try to figure things out. I don't know, it'll happen. But try to find people that, you know, you share a commonality with, that maybe are in the same situation, and it helps. And let me tell you something. One of the things that saved me, that one of the pivotal moments in my career, one of the moments that truly saved me, really, about not giving up, about not, you know, not falling into the pit of desperation. It was mostly two things. And I think maybe the second one is a little bit more spiritual in a sense. So I'm just going to focus on the first one. How do I explain it? I was living in Japan at that moment. And at that time, I was a little aimless. I was making doujins. I was hosting conventions. But I did like it. For me, making comics was fun. And I met a fellow artist there that, you know, we've spoken for years across, like, he's also Japanese, and we've known each other, and I haven't spoken to him in a while, really, but him and I were good friends. And, you know, even when I landed, he, like, you know, came to meet me, and he gave me a gift and everything. Super nice. But it wasn't him that saved me. So this convention that I put a doujin out, I was just thinking, like, this is fun, but I feel like kind of aimless. Like, I don't know if, like, people are genuinely, like, interested in what I'm putting out and my characters or whatever. I didn't talk it with my friend, because it's like, how the fuck do you express that? Like, you know, that was kind of hard to, like, in any language. Even I can speak Japanese, but it didn't matter. Like, that's still, in any language, that's still hard to, like, put into words. For me, at least. I'm not very good at, you know, speaking anyways. Whoa, voice crack. Case in point. So, this one artist that I've been a fan of for many, many years. I'm telling you, like, years. I go up to him and I'm like, hey, like, you know, I went up this table and he was busy, but he managed to make some time to, like, you know, just, I was like, oh, hey, like, what's up? And he's like, I go, well, like, you know, I made this dojin, like, it was my first one, and it's with my characters, and, you know, I'm really proud of it, but I've been a fan of yours for many, many years, and I go, okay, you know, really love your work. Anyways, like, here's the dojin, like, and here's my friends too. We're working in a circle together, just, you know, to get started, but we have different interests, but hopefully you like it. And, you know, I tear up a little bit when I remember the story, but this guy, the artist is Revis, so he comes over, and I cannot tell you how much it meant to me that this guy came over. All of the dojins he's done since his career started, one copy for each of us of all of his dojins, and he puts it in a box, like a nice box, one for me, one for him, for my friend. And he talks to, like, my friend, and he's like, yeah, like, I like your dojin, it's interesting, blah blah blah. But then he turns to me and he's like, hey, listen, I loved your characters. You have potential. Your way of writing and your style, I love it. Don't give up. You're gonna go places. Really, really looking forward to what you're gonna do in the future. You know, I wish you the best of luck. And I didn't stay in touch, but he said, you know, like, here's my card. Maybe we can go out for a drink or something. I never took him out on that offer, but that happened, and I didn't cry in there, but it was just more of like, I don't know. At that moment, I realized, like, even if I don't become, even if I'm never the best artist out there, it was more of just someone I've been a fan of, like a diehard fan, like not a diehard fan, but that I've loved their work for years and years and years. They liked my work and they believe in what I'm doing. They believe in me. It was more of like the app translation. And that shit was the tits. It's still the tits. I play that and it feels like surreal. It feels incredibly surreal. And a lot of the people that I looked up to as artists, like, I've met them, especially the Japanese ones, and they've, not necessarily in the same way, but they've been like, hey, I like your work, and like, you're pretty good, like, you know, I look forward to whatever else you're doing. And not everyone obviously keeps up, because, you know, they're incredibly busy people, and there's thousands of people out there that they probably have a similar feeling for, but, you know, to me that meant a lot. To me specifically at that moment, that message meant a lot. And especially for Revis, he did not have to do that, but he did. He went out of his way and did that. And he did not have to. He could have just given me a small message and be like, hey, it's nice, thank you. Here's like the latest thing. But he was the only one that did that. And the entire convention I exchanged with, he was the only one that did something like that. And another artist, like, I became friends with, and he's like, oh shit, and I did grab a beer with that one specifically, but he was more of a hobbyist rather than like a career mangaka doujinshi. And I ended up respecting him more than any other person that I've looked up to, really. Because he truly he respected me. He saw me as an artist, which is something that wasn't feeling at the moment from the artist community. Really. Whether or not like it was unfounded, but that kind of like, you know, that was that moment that I was just like, no, I can't, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. This moment here is telling me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And kind of, yeah. It's never about giving up. It's just, you know, knowing, not giving up or no. It's just knowing that you're doing what you want to be doing. And, you know, we all want that validation. Some people are just never lucky and they don't have this kind of situation that I had where someone that I truly respected gave me validation, but it, you know, it's not always like that. Because the one that needs to validate you is you. Give yourself the happiness that you deserve. Pretty much. Okay, this looks a lot more clean now. But yeah, I don't know. And honestly, like, and another thing I was hugely concerned about, it was, how do I explain it? So, I mean, I've been vocal about my age. Like, I'm coming up, like, I'm 29, like, I'll be 30 next year. Age I don't care much about. People still look at me and they think I'm in college, so I don't care. And I'm good looking, so I don't give a fuck either. But I used to be very concerned that I would like. I don't know why I was looking at it this way, but I was almost feeling like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be like 24. Like there's people like I was using the comparison factor where like people at my age where were they? Like at this point, and like I was just worried that, you know, like I'm gonna come up at an age where it's gonna look stupid that I'm trying to still do this for a living, blah blah blah, or whatever. But it's like, no, I mean, don't. I ended up realizing, like, who the fuck cares? Like, I'm gonna chase my happiness, and this is precisely what my happiness is. And I got over it pretty quick, because you need, like, you'll be lucky, you'll make your stride at different ages, and different people have different moments of their life where they get lucky, and it's never too old to do anything. You wanna drop boobs at an old age? The fuck cares? Like, doesn't matter if you become lucky at 80. Like, you did it. You found your gold mine, or you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, and that's what's important. Kind of like the mantra I live with is always asking myself the question, am I happy? And that's it. Really. I mean, obviously, if you're not hurting, like what you're doing, you're not hurting anyone, then that's good. But you always gotta ask, are you happy? And if you're not, how are you going to change that? Don't sit around and mope. Oh, I'm happy. My life is on like. Yeah, of course. Sometimes it's out of your control, which I will not deny that some things are genuinely out of our control. But maybe the things that aren't within your control, maybe that you can change those, and maybe you won't be happy for a while, but it'll make things easier and it'll make things more bearable for you to, get to that point. And it's not like complaining is not a, we complain, that's fine to complain. Just don't complain and then do nothing about it. Then I feel like your right to complain is kind of like void. Because you're just gonna complain and then just do nothing about it. And then just repeat the cycle until, you die. So maybe, like, if the answer to your question is like, well, no, I'm not happy. Well, why? Ask why. What makes you unhappy? And then maybe try to fix the parts that you can't fix. And the parts that you can't fix, ask for help. I mean, I'm just rambling, so I don't know, like, I'm all over the place. If you guys feel like asking me whatever, like, it might be better to help guide whatever I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna go to colors now, finally. I think my goal with this is just gonna be to get some of the basic coloring done. What time is it? I'll go maybe for like another 40 minutes. To be honest, my allergies are kind of draining me a little bit. I fucking hate these headphones. Second. Sun's about to rise here? Oh shit. Did you even sleep? I'm wondering if I should do stockings for the bottom part. I'm not used to wearing glasses. I just smacked my lenses. I'm still debating if I want to have stockings. I'll look into it in a little bit. Tell curry for lunch. Hi. Oh man, it's lunchtime over there. Kinda regret not ordering anything for dinner. There's nothing in the house at the moment. Sorry, I need to... Fuck. I need to look up a ref to make sure that... Okay, yeah, this chibi is a good ref. It's mostly the colors I care about. Fuck these glasses. I'll wear them tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is saturation. Yeah, this is about right. Yeah, it was the right one. The right one is kind of yellow. check to make sure. Okay. So I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on doing. What do you guys think? Should I do stockings? Or should I just No, but stockings with this outfit doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna go with. I don't think she wears any. Yeah, she doesn't. Okay. So, I'm gonna do something that's easy, which is the hair. No. I'm gonna work on the face. Man, hearing this music, it sounds like Golden Sun. Makes me want to go and play, but I gotta wait because I don't want to pick up something that's gonna be that long. Not for a bit. I think waiting till next month is a fine thing. Just realized something. Her eyes are kind of reddish. So not entirely, so something like this. Whoa. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. CSP is incredibly easy to learn. Like, it's so dumb how well it is laid out. I mean, you should just you would take like a week to just let me go slow. It would take you like maybe a week to get used to like where everything is. Maybe shorter if you haven't really used any other art programs. In case anyone asks, I intentionally didn't charge my Apple Pen. I normally forget, but this time I intentionally didn't charge it. Mostly because I knew that if I charged it, I was just going to keep going forever. And I need a stopping point, so... Fuck. Yes, Randy Booba. Dragon Booba. Ah, fuck, my right shoulder hurts. Oh, you guys are really nice. Thank you. Maybe I should have left that for last. You guys are gonna make me tear up. Let me see if I can get this. I want her thighs to look like super nice. just need to add a little bit of maybe brighter. Oh, the music stopped. Let me, I'm not gonna pick anything else. We're just gonna do that for this one. It's near the end. Yeah, we're near the end. Just gonna make her thighs. I wonder if the thighs look okay. Oh yeah, armpits. Best part. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that loud. Thighs are the best part. Forgot. Let me see how much charge I have left. Okay, well, can maybe do the face really quick. Okay. kind of like yellowish, right? Okay. Please don't die on me. Okay. Real quick, the mouth. Okay. Teeth. And then the mouth. And then here. Okay. Almost. Whew, okay. And we had this. Combined with this. Blur it out a little. Oh, that's too big. Blur it out a little bit. Grab white. I knew something was weird. Better. Whew, okay. I think that's the stopping point for today. Let's see. So I kind of, let me see. I want to add something like this. No, it has to be rough. Has to be this. Yeah, fire. But yeah, okay. I think this drawing is. Let me put my pen to charge. I think this is good for today. Let's move us to the living room, okay? Okay. Let me close. Wait. Shit, sorry. This mirroring's still on. Fuck it. Alright. I am tired. I woke up at 7 in the morning and then I went back to sleep because I barely slept the day before. And I woke up at 8:30 and then I've been mostly working the whole day. So I'm kind of tired. And I've also had allergies all day. But yeah, I mean the living room is just a formality, but I just kind of wanted to thank everyone for joining the stream today, and I hope it was, chill. I didn't probably talk a whole lot, but thank you for hanging out and spending some time with me while I drew and, fucked up a few things here and there, and listening to my ramblings earlier. Yeah, allergies are a bitch. Oh, I'm blinking like crazy. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably just gonna head out, so I'm gonna walk y'all out. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow where I'm gonna play Pony Island. I think it was like at 7 or 8 or something like that. But I'm excited. I don't know anything about the game. I only heard that it's a puzzle game. That's all I know. So, should be fun. And yeah, thank you for coming, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.